Talk about it. One Piece, bro. I caught up to One Piece. Dare I say? It's in my top five. It's in my top five. I'll say that right now. One Piece is in my top five. Why am I I'm not even going to complain why I'm at silver. I literally know why. Because I have not been playing the game. I've not been playing this game, bro. I'm going to be honest. So, they D-ranked me. That's cool. I'll get back to gold. I'll get back to gold. What's after gold? Platinum? I gotta get to platinum. I gotta stop playing and get to platinum. But One Piece, though. One Piece, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It's in my top 5 animes. But in terms of the big 3, also, if you guys don't know, the big 3 is Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. I don't put Dragon Ball in the big 3 conversation just because that's like their grandfather. It's kind of hard to put them all in. It's kind of hard to put all 4 of them in the conversation just because it wouldn't be big 3. But like they pretty much all got their shit from Dragon Ball, especially One Piece. Oh my gosh. If there's one big takeaway that I can get from One Piece is that also let me know if y'all fuck with this one angle I've been doing and shit. But if there's one takeaway I can get from One Piece, one of the biggest takeaways is extremely Dragon Ball coded. Especially would I say 3? Y'all let me know in the comments which one's more Dragon Ball coded. Pre-time skip One Piece or post-time skip One Piece. And I will say this. Hot take, probably a strong hot take. Post time skip One Piece, or no. I'll say this: pre time skip One Piece, low key got better arcs than post. You be honest. I don't know if this is like a hot take or if this is a take that a lot of people have already said, and I'm just regurgitating. Like, you disagree? You disagree? Why do you disagree? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't think about it that way, but I digress. But no, like, post time skip One Piece got a lot of shitter arcs. They got a lot of shitter arcs. I'm gonna be honest. Wait, hold on. Let me think. Let me think long and hard before I say that. Because I just finished the show. Wait, hold on. Punk Hazard, that's a shitter arc. Oh, no. Okay, no. This is my controversial statement right here. Dressrosa, not as good as y'all niggas say it is. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe because y'all love fucking what's his name? Doflamingo so much. I'm sorry. Dressrosa, not as good as an arc as y'all make it up to be. I'm gonna be honest. I got Zoe over Dressrosa. I got Zoe over Dressrosa. Stop playing with me. Wano was damn near like that. But the funny thing about Wano is, even though it's got longer episodes, even though it's got more episodes than Dressrosa, it's better paced in a funny way. I just don't know how to explain it, but like, if you get me, you get me. But Dressrosa, not as good as y'all think it is, bro. I'm sorry. I just couldn't give a fuck on some of those characters, bro. I'm sorry. You know what really made me hate Dressrosa? What really made me hate Dressrosa was that Frankie versus the swimming dude arc. I'm not gonna lie, I skipped his fights. Anytime that nigga fought that dude, I skipped it. Because it just felt so drawn out. Like, jeez. I think the main reason people like Dressrosa is because of Luffy versus Doflamingo. Everything else pissed me off. Zoro damn near pissed me off. The nigga killed that fucking city dude like 4 times in that arc. Like, the beginning of Dressrosa and a smidget of the middle of Dressrosa and the end of Dressrosa. That was the best parts. Everything else did not need to happen. It did not need to be that long. It did not need to be that drawn out. The only good parts I have about that arc are Fujitora. That's my favorite admiral. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like, yo, low-key, let me throw a little theory in this. I feel like Fujitora, he's gonna be a big help in the final war. Either in the final war, I don't know. Either way, all I'm trying to say is a heel turn is gonna happen with Fujitora. I feel like Fujitora is gonna turn on the army because what was it, Egghead? In Egghead, the nigga was talking about I told you I'm gonna break down the system or some shit like that. And he was fighting that one admiral, the group nigga. Yeah. But yo, Dressrosa, sorry. Even Doflamingo was pissing me off too. Cause he was just too convenient of a villain. Like, he would just take these dramatic ass pauses. Oh my gosh, what was this one scene? Oh, when Law first fought him. You mean to tell me you had Law right there and you stopped just because you got a phone call, my nigga? Alright, bro. Like, he was just too convenient of a villain at times. You know what I'm saying? And for them to play him up to be such a fantastic villain, I just felt like he was too convenient at times, bro. He was too conveniently evil, and he was too conveniently, like, I don't know, able to get taken down by the Straw Hats or by some technicality of the show. He was too plot convenient, I guess. That's what I'm trying to get at. But, star of the show, the star of that arc, definitely Luffy and Sabo, even though Sabo was barely in the arc. Well, actually, no. Okay, you know what? I'll put out my top 5 stars of the arc. Luffy, Law, Fujitora, or Tora, whatever you say his name, Sabo, and fuck, who's number 4? Do I want to say Zoro? Nah, because he was playing too much in that one fight. I'm sorry. He was playing too much. I'll say Usopp just because Usopp got his moment in that motherfucker. He got hockey too? Okay, I wonder if the whole group is going to get hockey. And if I had to make a prediction of who needs to get hockey next in the group, it has to be Brook. Because Brook was low-key clutching the fuck up in Whole Cake Island. He was clutching the fuck up in Whole Cake. Brook low-key deserves hockey already. He was clutching the fuck up in Whole Cake. Also, Whole Cake, underrated. Underrated. Supremely underrated ass arc, bro. I fucked with Whole Cake. Bro. Whole Cake was an immensely underrated ass arc. That shit was amazing. Like, I fuck with Whole Cake so much, the transition from Whole Cake to Wano was a little daunting because of Wano's pacing, but I feel like Wano's pacing doesn't bother me as much as Dressrosa's pacing because I could watch Wano and not care about the pacing right now. What? Which one did you like better? Did you like Dressrosa or Wano? Which one you like better? Alright, now you ain't got to answer. Okay. But I liked... So you like Dressrosa? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Alright, I guess, bro. I guess, bro. You must really like Doflamingo then. I guess so. But I will say this, I'm ready for Elbaf. Because my favorite part about One Piece is the lore. That's probably my favorite part about One Piece. That's probably everybody's favorite part. That's probably why everybody that watched One Piece was so invested. Because I really was invested in the lore. That's what really kept me in it, bro. It's cause like, yeah, the pacing issues and all that would be a little bit of a deterrent. I'd have to take hiatuses. I think after Skypiea, I took a damn near year-long hiatus from One Piece, bro. Like, it was that bad. I thought, you know what? Dressrosa made me forgive the pacing issues of Skypiea. I'm gonna be honest. It made me forgive the pacing issues of Skypiea. But, yo, the not pacing, but the lore of One Piece in general is what made me stay. Because the one-to-one of One Piece's world government and the government we have to deal with today is just so uncanny. You just can't run away from it. It's so one-to-one, bro. It's literally one-to-one. And I don't know, I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist kind of guy, and I'd be like, you know, checking out this thing, checking out that thing, you know what I'm saying? So it really like feeds my conspiracy theorist bug a little. It really feeds my conspiracy theorist bug a little bit whenever I be watching One Piece, and whenever I watch like, yo, now I can watch One Piece theories in peace. Fun fact, actually. I like this song. One Piece is the only anime that I've watched that I didn't get any spoilers on. And that's what really made me want to complete One Piece, is like the fact that I was really on this journey. And you got something to say? What was your favorite arc besides Dressrosa? What is that? Ads. Thank you. Here you go. You're gonna fall. Alright, there you go. Sidebar, this car looks amazing. But anywho. So, where was I at? But anyways, I was gonna get to my main point. Not even my main point. Oh yeah, no, the theories. No. I remember. That's what really kept me wanting to go One Piece, because it's an 1,000 plus episode anime, and I haven't been spoiled on shit from it. I think the only thing I got spoiled on was Ace dying, but that didn't even really do nothing for me, because oh my fucking gosh, yo, when I seen Ace die, bro, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad because of the memes, but like when I seen a nigga die, bro, it felt like I lost that nigga. I really felt for Luffy in that moment of time, bro, because I didn't know he like died directly in front of the nigga. And you know what? If you have ever made an Ace meme, you're a heartless bastard. Because imagine your flesh and blood dying right in front of you. What would you do in this situation? How would you feel? You know what I'm saying? I know some niggas gonna say, bro, it's just the anime. Nah, nigga. Like, that shit is crazy. That shit is fucking crazy. R.I.P. Ace, man. And you know what? I wish I could see more of Ace, but I feel like sometimes some characters are there to die, you know? Like, if Ace never died, we wouldn't get the version of Luffy we have right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm grateful for him dying, but I'm a lot more understanding of him dying than most people, you know? I mean, it still hurt. But you know what's crazy? That wasn't even the most emotional part of that scene for me. Or that arc for me. The most emotional part of that arc for me was Kobe. Now, mind you, I was a little, yeah. I was a little, you know what I'm saying? Influenced. Or under an influence whenever I was watching One Piece. That's how I was low-key able to binge out an 1,000 episode anime. Y'all niggas thought I binge that shit out sober? Fuck no. Yeah, I had to get that shit cracking. Fuck no, I was not gonna binge 1,000+ episodes sober. I'm sorry. But, anywho, bro, Kobe's speech before Shanks came to end the war, Kobe's speech, bro, that broke me. I'm not gonna lie, that broke me. Now, was I boohoo crying? No. But was I like, here you go. Was I boohoo crying? No. But did I shed the Denzel tear? Yes, bro. That was crazy. That was amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna just say this right now. Marineford is my Summit War, whatever y'all want to call it. That is my favorite arc of One Piece of all time. It was Alabasta until I got to that arc, but that was my favorite arc. That's my favorite arc of all time, bro. Honestly, excluding Thriller Bark, excluding the fuck out of Thriller Bark, that whole little stretch between Ennie's Lobby / Water 7, that whole like little time period to about Summit War time period, that was my favorite. That is my favorite stretch of One Piece. I'm sorry. That shit was tough as hell. You know, I thought post time skip was gonna have some of those kind of moments for me, but Dressrosa happened, so but bro, that was my favorite stretch of One Piece. I'm sorry. A second from that though is Zoe to Egghead. That is a pretty good stretch too. But nah, Summit War, favorite arc of One Piece, bro. I'm sorry. That's probably a lot of people's favorite arc though. That's probably a lot of people's favorite arc. So I'm probably not saying something scorcher right there. But that is my favorite arc. Damn near the best arc of One Piece. Like, what's another scene that kind of got me? Oh, when Marco came in and stopped, when Marco came in and saved Luffy from Aikanu. When he saved him from Aikanu, and he said some shit like, what'd he say? He said, I seen enough death for today. That shit was hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm putting Summit War in the category of arcs that I wish I seen for the first time again. I wish I could see that for the first time again. Cause like I was literally out of my seat for damn near every moment of that shit, bro. That shit was amazing. But like, I'll say this though. Given time, no. I'll say second favorite arc though, definitely Egghead. And I know recency biased, but as I stated before, I love One Piece lore. So for right now, Egghead is my second favorite arc because the great yap that Vegapunk did. What? I'm gonna get mama. I'm gonna call mama on you. But the great yap that Vegapunk did, that was amazing. What is it, girl? Okay, you know what? Before I say something about Egghead, what was your least favorite arc? What was you want to tell the people? What was your least favorite arc? Nah, you on the spot now? You got to tell me. Don't look at mama. Uh huh. Yeah. That's why we wait for other people to finish talking before we start talking. All right. Love you. But anyways, like I was about to say, the great yap that Vegapunk did, the great yap that he did, bro, that was my favorite part of Egghead because nothing could have like that just sparked a whole that just sparked the whole like conspiracy theorist brain and pardon me, that whole yap session was fire as fuck, bro. I'm sorry, that shit was hard. That nigga went crazy. I'm like, yo, what do you mean this happened? 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 And not even the reveal of Emu, but no. The reveal of Emu from outside of the five elders to the king of Alabasta, top 5 scene in One Piece. Like, I was scared for him. I was scared shitless. What y'all niggas be talking about? You felt the aura through the screen. I was feeling a interesting aura through the screen on that one. Cause that nigga was scaring me, nigga. And I'm watching the show. I'm just watching. I'm like scared for, you ever been so scared for a character? Or like, you know what? I got a better analogy. You ever been in like an awkward argument between your parents? That's what that shit felt like. It felt like this nigga was gonna get killed in any second. You know what I'm saying? And fuck the five elders for just up and pole on that nigga, up in a sword. I will say this though. The one thing that Egghead did drop the ball on for me a little bit, when it, off the initial watch, was revealing the five elders like forms and shit. Just like that. Like, damn, we already here? It just felt like they dropped a lot on me when they did that. But I do understand because One Piece is in the end game stages right now, so I understand them doing that a little bit. But when I first initially watched it, I was like, oh shit, damn, okay. I mean, I guess. But like, I don't know, bro. It's like, I don't know what's gonna happen next. I'm really ready for Elbaf, and the reason why is because it's gonna be another Zoe basically. They're just dropping a whole lot of lore, and then we get to see what the fuck is his name? What is his name? Loki. We get to see Loki. Loki looks crazy as fuck. I wonder if they're gonna like. I wonder if Loki is gonna be another teacher for Luffy, because I'm noticing a trend here. Luffy's starting to gain more teachers as of late. He got one with Rayleigh, and then he got one with he got one with the old guy from Wano. I forgot his name. I feel like Loki is gonna teach Luffy how to really harness his Conqueror's Haki, so that way he can get it to the same level as, maybe not the same level, or get it close to Joy Boy's kind of level of hockey. Because I don't think he's going to be able to do anything to anybody at the level he's at right now. I find it hard to believe that the Luffy we're seeing right now is going to be the same Luffy that's going to be fighting in the final war. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Elbaf is going to be a training arc slash like lore dump arc for all the Straw Hats. I wouldn't say all of them, but mainly just Luffy. I seen something about Usopp's going to be training too. I'd want to see that. Maybe Usopp's going to harness his observation hockey a lot better in Elbaf. Maybe he finally stops acting like a bitch because his fucking his teachers, you know, are gonna be the giants and they'll be like, you know, Usopp, you can't just be bitching around all the time, you know, the group needs you and shit like that. But I'm just ready, bro. I'm ready to see everything unfold. I'm really ready to see it all unfold, all happen. You know, we've been waiting for this shit. The end game of One Piece. You know, I've been ready for it. I won Bo, you won Bo, he, she, we be. Nah, I'm kidding. But that's gonna be a great ass arc. I already know. But I don't know. Oh, last thing before I end this topic. I'm intrigued on what Luffy's dream is. His actual dream. Because I know his goal is to become king of the pirates and find the One Piece. But I'm interested in seeing what his dream is. You know? If you're a manga reader, don't straight up tell me what his dream is. But I want to see what his dream's gonna be. I know it has I feel like it has something to do with taking down the celestial dragons. I just want to see exactly. Maybe what if it's killing Shanks? I don't know. We'll see.